Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how you can create this fun, colorful makeup look that you can wear if you're going out to a function or somewhere, or even if you're just at home. It doesn't matter. Today we're just gonna play with makeup all out. Yes, I hope you will enjoy this video. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. So firstly, I'm gonna start with skin prep. I've not cleansed my face. You guys know I don't cleanse my face in the morning, so I'm just taking my Urban Botanics rose water, and I'm just gonna. I've swiped it all across my face. I'm gonna go move on to my under eye serum from Saint Botanica. It is their vitamin C brightening under eye serum. And then I'm gonna move on to my moisturizer. So I'm using the Cetaphil moisturizing lotion. It's really good. It's fragrance free and everything, so it's really good for the skin, and it's a basic simple moisturizer. Then for my lips, I'm using the Neutrogena SPF of 15 lip balm. So next up, I'm gonna move on to my primer. I'm using the Blue Heaven Perfect Makeup Base Primer. It's a Then to set this, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is a trick that you can use if you have oily skin. This is going to work really well. It's going to make your makeup last longer. So I'm going to start from my eyes today. So I'm taking the Miss Claire eyebrow pencil. This is in the shade medium brown, and I'm just usually like filling in my eyebrows. So also guys, let me know if you need like an in-depth eyebrow tutorial. I can definitely do that for you. And moving on to eyes, I'm just gonna color correct using my darker foundation. This is from Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. It is really dark and also has that oranginess to the foundation, so it's perfect for orange correction. So I'm just taking a little bit and blending it all across my eyelids using my fingers. I'm not using any brush or anything. I'm just using only my fingers. It's more than enough. So once it's nice and blended, I'm moving on to a lighter concealer. This is also again from the Photofocus range from Wet n Wild. This is actually in the shade medium tawny, and I'm going to correct my eyebrows. So this step is really useful if you are someone who does not have a very shaped eyebrows. This can really help in amplifying those eyebrows. So I'm just blending it out using my beauty sponge. This is from Color Bar. Next up, I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me powder and just setting my eyelids, because I cannot work with eyeshadows if I'm gonna have like a tacky base. That's just me. A lot of them actually like to use tacky bases to work their eyeshadows with, but I'm not that person, and I like my base to be really powdery, because it's really easy to work with. On, I'm gonna use the Hilary Rhoda palette from Swiss Beauty. It's a very colorful palette. I'm picking up that beautiful, it's kind of an orangish reddish tone color, and I'm gonna use that as my transition color. Then picking up that deep red kind of maroonish color, I'm just placing it right below the color where I placed my transition shade. So I'm just placing it and then blending it really well with my transition color. Trust me, blending is really important when it comes to eyeshadows. You cannot afford to leave your eyeshadows just like that starkly. That is not a cute look and it's not gonna be really good. So you have to take your time in blending the eyeshadows out really well. Then I'm gonna pick up this beautiful pink, like a pop of pink kind of a shade. I'm just placing the color with using this pencil brush. I'm not blending it. You should never blend your eyeshadow with a pencil brush. Instead, you can just pack the color first and then take your blending brush and just blend it all out. So that's what I'm doing here. And then taking a packing brush, I'm gonna use my makeup fixer and just spritz it all across to create that to make my shimmery shades to pop on even more. I'm using this beautiful orange shimmer shade from the palette itself. I'm gonna place it on my lids. It's actually a very pretty color. So you can see the pigment is really good, and I'm just placing it all across. Again, I'm not blending it out. I'm just placing or swiping motions and packing it again. I'm just trying to make the color pop really well. And then I will take my blending brush and then blend it all out. I'm taking this beautiful metallic green shade. I'm picking it up with a pointy brush and I'm just gonna place it in my inner corners. That was really gorgeous. I love the combination of that orange and green kind of a color theme. So I'm also bringing it a little bit along my lower lash line and my inner corners. Just a little bit. I'm just using my fingers to blend it out. I'm gonna repeat the same in my other eye. Then I'm gonna take this emerald greenish bluish sort of color and I'm gonna place it in my outer portion of my lower lash line. It just again adds that pop of color. Then coming back to my base again, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation and using it as a color corrector, my usual thing that I do. I'm just blending it out with my Wet n Wild foundation buffing brush. You can use just your fingers as well, but I preferred it to be blended out using a brush. So once my foundation, my color corrector is nicely blended, I'm gonna move on to my foundation. I'm using my L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade Nut Brown. As you can see here, I'm taking a lot because I wanted this to be a nice, like a heavy makeup kind of a day. So I went in for a lot of coverage. Even though this has a very skin like coverage, it does not feel heavy at all and it does not give you that cakey look. And also I'm using a sponge, so it almost just vanishes and it looks as if it's my skin but better kind of a look, and I love that in this foundation. Then I'm gonna pick up my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Caramel, and I'm gonna place it in the centers of my face, like exactly the centers of my cheek, like the apples of my cheek, and then in my forehead and the nose, and then on my cupid's bow and a little bit on my chin. I'm not placing it in my immediate under eye area. I'm taking my sponge again and just blending it all out. Again, take your time in blending because blending is really important. It's very crucial for everything, like even for your eyeshadow, for your base. Blending is everything. So take your time in blending out all the makeup products that you use. Also, always look up while blending your concealer. That just really helps and ensures that the concealer is all nicely blended in those fine in the lines beneath your eyes. Then I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Face HT powder. I'm just setting my under eye area. I'm not setting the whole of my face again. I'm just setting wherever I've concealed. And then taking my LA Colors contour, I just contoured my face. I just did not record it. Then moving on to the eyes again, I'm using my plum kajal and just placing it only in the outer 1/3 or outer 3/4 of my eyelids. I mean, sorry, eye lower lash line. I'm just not bringing it all the way inside. Then taking my Bella Voste liquid dip eyeliner. I'm creating this kind of a small wing almost. It's a very small one. I'm actually doing it like pretty high, so if you can see, it almost looks as if it's snatched from above. I wanted that lifted look. Then I'm taking my Bella Voste high definition mascara. I'm just giving it a very quick, run through my lashes. I'm also brushing my eyebrows. I usually do this step. And I'm taking my Total Temptation mascara from Maybelline. Just coating my lashes really well because I'm not gonna stick any falsies. It's just the mascara alone. So I'm making sure that my lashes are nicely coated in, and this is my final eye look. I really liked how it has turned out. I like the lower lash line very much. It's in so much sync with the upper one. And then taking my Wet n Wild blush, this in the shade Mellow Wine. I'm just blushing up my cheeks. Moving on to the final step, which is our lips, I'm going to take my Swiss Beauty lip liner in the shade Plum L13, I guess. So this is gonna go in my outer portion, outer line of my lips. I'm just lining it all across, and I'm filling a little bit in the outer portion of my lips, not all the way inside. I'm just filling it in the outer portion. Then I'm taking the NY Bay X Shakti Collection liquid lipstick in the shade Trendy Tap, and I'm filling it all inside. It's a beautiful pink color. I just didn't want to go nude actually. So yes, you guys, this is my final look. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I really like how fun, colorful and vibrant this look turned out to be. So if you like more such looks, please do let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in makeup related stuff, skincare, product reviews and more, then please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and also hit the notification bell so that you'll never miss another video from my side. I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.